Hey guys, it's Jessica Leichtweisz, CEO of Hope Education Services. So I made a promise to you that every time I get to a client's house just a little bit early, I'm going to get on, do a Facebook Live, and I'm going to talk about something that came up that day that I've been helping with my clients with so I can help you as well. Now, first of all, some housekeeping. If you're listening to this on YouTube, you're one of my many YouTube subscribers. I want you to head over to my Facebook page. It's Hope Education Services, because there's going to be a lot of great content that I'm going to be doing Facebook Lives where you can jump in and you can ask questions live and I will answer them for you. So today we're going to be talking about the number one reason why that you do not repeat instructions when you're working with a child with autism. Now, this is specific to young learners who are just learning to talk. And now here's the reason it's so important. So in ABA, right, we have the discrete trial, you have the ABC, we've talked about this in other videos, the antecedent, the behavior, the consequence. So a lot of times ABA therapists will think, and this is like a mistake therapists and parents both make, they'll think, okay, the number one reason you don't repeat yourself is because in ABA you need to have all three parts. That's true, but it's not that important. I mean, if you have a part missing, you have a part missing, right? The bottom line, okay, so is it because we want your child to always obey you? Sorry about that. All right, so yeah, you do want your child to always obey you, but that's not the number one reason why you don't want to repeat yourself. I mean, obviously it goes without saying, right? If you're giving lots of instructions and that eventually they're going to learn they don't have to listen to you. But the number one reason why that you do not want to repeat yourself is that a child with autism doesn't necessarily know, especially when they're first beginning to talk and they're first understanding language and social interaction, that they have to pay attention to what's being said, right? They don't necessarily know that. That's why they're not looking at you. They're not attending to the visual or auditory cues that another person is making. So what happens is, since they don't know they're supposed to listen, if you repeat yourself over and over and there's no consequence, they don't have to act based upon what you're saying. They're going to think they do not need to attend to your language. So if you're saying, come over here, and they don't listen, they don't say anything. Come here, hey, come sit down, come, hey, come over here. Hey, listen, come over here. You're saying it over and over and over. When you say come over here, they're going to think it's just miscellaneous white noise and something they don't need to pay attention to. So that's the number one reason why you do not want to repeat yourself. Every time you give an instruction, you make sure there is a consequence. Now, for example, you said like in the come here, right? So if you say come here, you would actually want to go get your child and bring them over to you. That way they realize when you said come here, they were supposed to do something. You can also use a verbal correction and say no if they understand what no means, and eventually they'll understand that. But the number one thing is that you want to make sure that they're required to engage in some sort of action based upon what you're saying, so they learn that what you're saying is important and it's something they need to attend to. So I really hope that was helpful. If you love this content, I would urge you to go to my website, hopeeducationservices.com. I have very special content only for my email subscribers. If you go under free resources, I give a free ebook away. Pick one out, join my mailing list. You'll never miss out on any of the great content that I give out. Also, if you have any questions, go onto my Facebook page, Hope Education Services. That's the best way to contact me. I read all of the comments and I respond to them, and I love to hear from you and I love your feedback. So make it an amazing week, and I really hope this was helpful. Take care.